We're out here with all these bales of hay and we're getting ready to run out of gas, so. Hi y'all, and welcome back to Mulberry Branch Farm. It's Ashley here with you again. It is another beautiful day here in the Hoosier State. High of 87, almost no humidity, and we've got a breeze. And I'm super thankful for the latter of those two statements because it's hay day, or as I like to call it, hell day. I might be being a little bit dramatic, but I don't think I am. We're going to be moving about 200 bales of hay. I don't think we're going to be able to get it stacked tonight just because we're trying to hurry up and go pick it up out of the field because it's at a discounted price, and who on a homestead doesn't want to save a buck here and there. So we're going to go get that this afternoon. Then we're going to drop our trailers and go to church. So we're kind of on a little bit of a timeline, but you know, it's cool. We love it. We love being busy, type A personalities, and all. But we all know there's never a dull moment on a homestead or a hobby farm, so we're just kind of rolling with the punches here, guys. But what does that mean today? It means that I need to prep my loft. I haven't been up there to really clean or do anything besides drop bales of hay since around this time last year, if not a little bit later. I feel like we didn't do our hay last year until late July when it was super nice and hot. So you guys see all that above me? That hay is last year's cut. I don't want to leave it back in the back of my loft and then stack all my new hay in front of it because I want to feed the older hay first. The newer hay has more of a storage life than the old hay. Even though it's up there in our nice, airy loft where it's kept dry, we've got an air movement through there, but I need to move all that forward, and you guys can see I've got some decorative ponds and all kinds of things up over there. Gotta move it out of the way because once we get our hay elevator moved in here and we start stacking and everything, it's gonna be a little bit hectic, and I do not want to work around those. I'm already gonna be not the most pleasant person to work with because I'm going to be a hot mess in a barn in 87 degrees where heat rises and captures at the top. So just gonna throw that out there. So maybe the bright side of this is it's like sauna day. It'll be like going and sitting in a sauna and throwing big bales of grass around. There are saunas like that, right? People pay for that, right? Look what I found. Stink bombs. Because I'm sure they're rotten. Never judge a book by its cover. This right here. I'm very sweaty. It's very hot up here. So I have a lot of hay left over from last year. But I didn't know that I really had that much. When it's stacked the way it's stacked, sometimes I just don't realize how much I have. I have a lot, guys. A lot of extra hay. So let's do a really quick count. 58. Grand total. 58 extra bales of hay. Good thing I'm getting 50 bales less this year. I don't know how I kind of overshot. I think it's because before this last hay season, we had a horse, and horses are hay machines. Like literally, my horse was a hay machine. She ate, this 58 extra bale would not have even touched what she would have gone through in a winter's time. So you guys can tell, it's kind of like a maze. I've got it over here. It's stacked precariously like a booby trap over here over the edge, and all behind me. So I've left a nice walkway where I and the helpers can come through there, and we'll have our hay elevator set up right through here. It'll come up, we'll walk it back and walk it forward. Ooh. Remember guys, it's not real work if you didn't get dirty. So this is done, and I found more. I found mice, I found a snake, I found eggs, stink bombs, another stink bomb. So there was a lot up here. lots of creepy crawlies. So you guys can tell I've swept some of it out in preparation for stacking, but now we got to move the hay elevator. Won't that be fun? I'm gonna go sit down. So, shouldn't take this much prep, guys. It's my own fault, really. When I sit here and think about it, I want to say, like, this is too much. It shouldn't be this much. It's my fault. Because if you do your research on your number of animals per the breed, you should be able to come up with a good idea of what you're going to need for the next season. And it's what I preach all the time, is do your research. Before you purchase anything, research it. I just think it's like me trying to figure out the feed rations too with my Nigerian dwarfs. Coming from boar goats that are a market animal, a meat animal, the dietary needs are really different, and it took me a while to switch from boar brain to Nigerian dwarf brain. Jump around a little bit. I'm not technically inclined. I can throw a hay bale, I can milk a goat, I can plant a tomato plant, but I'm not technically inclined. So there's a little bit of a break here. We filmed a little bit of our first go around to get hay, and I thought I airdropped it onto my iPad into my editing tool, and then promptly deleted footage because I was shooting something else. Didn't airdrop it, didn't get into the editor tool, so that footage is gone. So we were able to go and get all of our hay, but there was a little bit of a miscommunication. We got shorted 50 bales, so we had to go back again. And the second time around was a lot more interesting. Here, let's roll that footage. So we're doing take 2 of Hay Day. Guess who's driving the truck? This could be interesting. Guys, I feel like I'm risking life and limb. Right there, Bear. Oh my God. Keep going. Keep going. All right, right there. Y'all, the tits just don't, they never stop. So we got out here and the truck's getting ready to run out of gas. We're out here with all these bales of hay and we're getting ready to run out of gas. So it's a more interesting episode than I thought it would be. How was your first driving experience?
Good.
Is it good? A little more exciting than we thought it would be, huh? Yeah. So Mark's gonna pull the truck up here, drop the trailer. Luckily, like, we're in a kind of an off area where it's going to be a real estate development, but for right now, it's hay fields. But you guys can see behind me, it's got like a really nice paved road. So we're just gonna drop the trailer. I'll probably stick around with the hay and send Mark to get gas, and then we'll be on our merry way and be done with this endeavor for a year. Guys, raccoons! Aww! I'm sure their mama's around here somewhere. I won't get too close to them. Actually, there's Mama. Babies are over here, Mama. We're done with hay for the year, and it was not without its adventures and its ups and its downs. So we had to go back for a second time. There's a miscommunication and we got shorted 50 bales. So that happened the first time, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were lovely enough to help us load that night. Thank you, Ashley and Chad. Couldn't have done it without you. Second time we go back, spur of the moment, we get a 20-minute reminder, hey, I'm dropping hay today. So we went and we picked up hay, only to go and realize we were short a tow strap to fasten hay down. We were short some gas, and we had to drop the trailer. And what you guys didn't see, when we dropped the trailer, we didn't have really anything to block the tires with. So even though we were on level ground, the trailer tried to come off the block, and we both almost had a heart attack. It was only probably by the grace of God that it didn't come off of there and crush us or damage the truck. So we got that home. It's all loaded, nice and dry in our airy loft, waiting for its winter's use. So with that, guys, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I want to shower, so I'm going to sign off today. Thanks for being here with us today while we did hay here on Mulberry Branch Farm. I hope you guys stick around for the next one. If you found yourself liking our shenanigans today with hay, go ahead, drop us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks for being with us. Bye.